one a day really will help your hair.
No. So you have to Avada Kedavra them before you get out of the cave.
Okay. I'm talking about Naked Twister, and
I'm talking about Harry Potter.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wicked Wednesday.
We are here.
We're here. We're glad you're here too.
Back. Were we here last week?
Yes.
Yeah, we were here last week.
We were.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You guys, for real.
I know.
I don't know.
I know.
Hi, Susan. Hey, Tracy. Hi, Nikki Ann.
I found the ultimate taste test tonight. The ultimate taste test I discovered. I paid big bucks for this too, by the way. Normally I wouldn't pay this much for it, but just for you.
I don't know about that.
Because we care.
I don't know about that. Hi, Brenda. Thank you. We're going to talk lots and lots about this today. I know you guys, it took us a week longer than we said we're going to. Kickstarter was being a little strange and picky, but we're here to answer questions and whatever and talk about all kinds of other fun stuff. But
there's a lot of details to come on the Kickstarter.
Yes, lots.
And we're going to do an experiment tonight. We're going to try and play the video live on the broadcast.
So if you didn't see it, if it didn't work,
it's on YouTube, but we'll see if we can make it work.
Hi, Brenda. Hi, Janine. Hey, Kelly. Good to see you. Hi, Ruth.
Hello,
hey, Allison.
Friends.
Yes, I can see you, Facebook user. I just cannot see your name, my dear. Hi, Louise. Hey, Laura and Evita. Christina, you're back.
Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. Hi, Virginia. You got bit by a bug, Nicole? That does not sound good.
Nicole,
I'm sorry.
Something got me in the back of my knee.
It did. I took a picture of it, too.
I got something in the back of my knee. I don't know.
Hey, Kathy. Good to see you. There's another Facebook user. Hi. Hi, hey, Kelly.
Jules.
Hey, Jules. Glad to see you. Hey, Lisa. This is why I don't like to go outside. You know what? This is why I don't like to go outside either. Everything bites me. Everything.
This one has been doing the long hikes with me outside, so I'm very proud of her. She's kicking ass.
No,
taking time away from the book. She got to step away for a little bit. And
Kelly,
get a little exercise.
Kelly,
let me taste test is your wife. That's what she said. Yes. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Hey, William suffers from CRS. And the craft disorder. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, guilty.
Oh, thank you, Laura. I'm so excited about the anniversary stuff. It took us such a long time because we've just way expanded beyond the concept of a box.
Oh my God. Took it to another level.
Yeah.
Tabitha, I see you.
And it's snowing, Kelly.
I see you, Tabitha.
Oh my gosh, girl. Oh, okay. Hi, Tabitha. Do I need to take notes on the Kickstarter? But I don't think you're going to need to take notes.
Not yet.
No,
not yet. Because there's going to be a whole lot of detail that'll be releasing.
This is just like
on or around May. Now's the tease. Now's the real tease.
Well, right now, honestly, all I need for you guys to do is if you want the details, like all the details, I just need you to go hit notify me on launch. Everything
on
else
Kickstarter.
Yes.
Kickstarter.
Sorry, on Kickstarter. Everything else is that's the only thing to do right now.
And you can throw the link in there if you want, Shayla Black.
Okay. Well, we haven't started talking about it yet.
I know, but we'll throw it in there a couple times for folks. Because I'm excited about this.
I am. It's going to be super cool. Like I'm doing things that I've never done before, you guys. I'm doing things I've never done before.
Because Kickstarter has to approve everything, and I like that. They have
That's
to
fine.
They have to vet
just,
everything to make sure that it's meets their TOS and is a worthwhile cause.
Hi, Julie and Evita. It's good to see you. Let's see. I'm like behind on the things. Hi, Melissa. Good to see you.
Melissa.
Susan says she actually had her volume loud when you watched my video, and the coworkers asked me who I was, so I had to say, "That's awesome."
Kelly got hit with more snow.
I know. I just said that a minute ago.
Got hit with more snow. I wasn't.
Thank
listening.
you, Susan. I literally said it when I was sitting right here. No, we know that you weren't listening.
Yes, exactly.
So here is the link for the Kickstarter. Gosh, I can't talk today. If you are wanting any more information, that's where all the information is going to be. I'll be here to answer questions as well, but that's going to be like all the detail written down so that you're not relying on me to remember anything off the top of my head.
We're going to talk about all that in a moment, but I want to say the video that we put together, excuse me, who put that together?
You
I
did.
wonder who that was, and added music to it.
You did.
And paid for the music. Or no, I was a musician in that. So.
Oh, no, he was not.
Musical consultant. How's that sound? No.
Musical consultant. I like it. Hi, Tracy. Hi, LaTanya. Good to see you.
We're going to show the video live.
Hey, Dawn and Krista. How are you guys doing? Hi, Cindy. Hi, Janine. It is good to see all your bright, shining faces. And Deborah, you have a cough so bad that now you have to hug a pillow. That's no
Oh,
fun.
you poor thing.
That's not good. Is that Fiona?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, Fiona, honey.
Go.
She's been all about mommy today.
She's what we call needy.
She is very needy. Oh my gosh. Dawn says, hearing about snow as I sitting in front of your fan. Yeah, we've got a fan going. It was 78 today.
It felt like in the mid 80s today with the sun coming.
It was crazy. Okay, I've been wondering about that. So for those of you who don't know, Anna Blakely and her husband have started doing a live on Tuesday nights, and we actually talked to them about a month ago, actually 2 months ago now, about starting this when I saw them last in Kansas City, and they were like, we want to do this. And I'm like, cool, really awesome. So, she asked me some questions and I gave her some answers, and
that's awesome.
She's super, super sweet. If you guys haven't met her, you're not familiar with her, she's fantastic. Go visit her on Tuesday nights.
I should hook up with Mr. B, and that can be part of my.
That would be fun because he's hysterical.
My after hours.
Yes,
that's right.
And we had so much fun just chatting about it.
We had a blast in
Kansas City. So that was awesome. That was awesome. So I appreciated them. I've been meaning to go watch their lives, and I just keep getting busy on Tuesday nights. Everything's been crazy. I don't even have the link.
I didn't even know they're going live.
No, they started not this week, but last week.
Okay. Is it on the YouTubes?
No, it's in her group.
Okay.
I think. I don't think they've.
Do you think she'll allow me in her group?
I think she might.
I'm what they call controversial.
Oh, so, yeah.
Excuse me, controversial. I have controversial takes on things. Yes.
Like
I'm what they call not politically correct.
So here's my hot political take for the day. You ready?
What's that?
You ready?
What?
My hot political take is it should never be allowed for people to go in the grocery store and leave your cart long ways, blocking the whole aisle, and then walk the hell off. Wow, does that annoy me?
Welcome to my life of shopping, okay? Because
I know
do all the shopping.
People do this all the time. I'm like, we need a campaign. Please mind your carts. Get the hell out of the way.
I'm going to get you some buttons and you can hand them out.
Right.
And here's your sign. What was that? What's that comedian's name? It always said, here's your sign. You guys know what I'm talking about. Not Foxworthy? Is it Foxworthy? No.
I don't remember.
No, it's not Foxworthy. It's God, I can't think of the guy's name. Anyway,
can't help
I'm going to get you some buttons. You can hand them out. See how well that goes. I just glare at people or I move it for them.
So then the other thing is just before we went on, he sent me a text while I was still trying to do something with my hair. You want to tell people the exciting news?
Some good news breaking
in Texas.
Excuse me. This is breaking news. I'm going to call it Shayla Black news, basically, because I don't see anybody else reporting on it. In the great state of Texas.
See, Christina knows what I'm talking about. Move your cart.
Move your ass is more.
Well, that too. Oh, Bill Engvall.
Bull Engvall, that's it. That's right. Engvall. Love that guy. But breaking, the Texas House, the state government, and the governor have agreed that they want to make permanent daylight savings time. So
no more switching times.
If the stars align and the oceans don't flood,
right? If there's not feast and famine and
we might not have to change again. Now, I'm more of a standard time guy. She's a daylight savings time, so she's getting what she wants. So thankfully, she gets what she wants.
That's right.
That means I have
everyone's happier that way. Is that right?
I get a little piece. That's right.
Everyone's happier that way.
I should get a little piece.
I just don't.
Where's my piece?
I don't like when it gets dark at 5 o'clock in the evening. I don't like. I know nobody cares what I like, but I prefer like now where it's around 6:30, 7 o'clock before the sun comes up. I don't like any of this dark 30
I don't
business.
mind falling back, but this last spring forward kicked all our asses.
All of us. It was bad.
It was bad.
Not a happy camper. So those are our breaking news.
So now we have to do math.
We do.
For other states.
Oh, I do that anyway.
And countries too.
I do that anyway, but
Hey, Rebecca Black is
back. Girl, how are you, my dear? Good to see you.
So let me know what's Anna's group name? Anna's group name?
I think she changed it recently to Anna's Blakely's Angels.
Okay, I'll go and you guys haven't signed up. You guys haven't followed Anna follow Anna. She's awesome.
She's super sweet, you guys.
And I might try to see if she'll allow me in on a probationary period. I'm
well,
sure.
and she'll probably monitor you for a while because you're frightening.
Yes, I know, because my hot takes are.
And you are a mansplainer.
Are hot, frankly.
Well, you know.
Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real.
Oh my gosh, Kelly says. What? A group of teens got a hold of the radio at Walmart and said there was a bomb in the store. They looked directly into the camera. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The police found him and they've arrested. Yeah, they're felony at 16. Yeah. That is an absolute felony.
Good job.
And they probably don't know that, but
good job, dumbass.
Oh my, way to ruin your life over a stupid gag.
Idiots.
Wow.
Idiots.
She is a sweetie, right, Eve?
Annie,
she hung out with us some because Eve came to Kansas City as well, and we hung out one night. The night we had the pizza that was, I'm not kidding you guys, like it was
monster,
giant.
It was really good.
I've never seen a pizza that big in my life, and we ordered 5 of them, not knowing how big they were. And I think they had to take and there was a bunch of us in that room, but
and compliments of Eve Candress.
Yes, thank you, Miss Eve. You didn't have to do that. I told you that. Rebecca says she has been sick. Oh no, this is I feel, and I've seen a few other of you say that you have not been doing super well either. I am so sorry.
I'll say this: I have not had a headache in months, and I started getting one before the broadcast, and I've got a little something in my chest or in my throat. Too.
Yeah,
I better not be catching anything.
I hope not.
I'll have to power through it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? And that was where I finally got to meet you too, Lisa. And that was such an awesome thing. And she was like a few tables down for me. So it was good. I didn't get to spend a ton of time to talk to her like I'd hoped, but I did get at least a little bit. So that was more than
it was so
I usually get to
see folks we don't normally see.
Yeah.
Lisa, especially yourself. And God, we saw so many people in Kansas City.
Yeah.
And it was just, what an awesome time. Awesome.
That is what we're hoping, Louise. I don't ever mind falling back so much, but it's so hard for me because I finally get into a decent sleep rhythm. Y'all know I don't sleep. So lately I've actually been in a semi-decent sleep rhythm. And I'm like, everybody hold your breath. This better not get screwed up.
You've been sleeping well. I'll say that.
Surprisingly, because a few weeks before that, I didn't sleep at all.
I monitor you at night. So
I know you do. You're funny that way.
You're okay.
You're funny that way.
Eve says, Charlie or Boxcar, you don't get headaches. You give them. Thank you for grounding me, Miss Candress. I need a little slap across the face once in a while.
It's true. It is true. Susan says she's going for endoscopy and a colonoscopy. Oh, that does not sound like fun at all.
Oh, Susan.
Oh,
okay, TMI, I've done the colonoscopy twice. It's a breeze. Endoscopy's not fun, but I'll feel for you. Oh.
It does, Eve, when I remember. Sometimes I get in here and I just start working and then I will quit and then I'll just go sit in front of my video game and then I forget life exists.
We have new people.
But yes, it does.
We have new people here.
Hi, everybody.
So this is just normal, guys. We're
because
15
we talk
minutes
and talk and talk.
And this one just can't seem to follow the agenda.
What agenda?
The teleprompter's rolling.
There's no teleprompter.
The teleprompter.
You can't make this shit up because we're just,
Hello, Shayla. So good to see you today.
Hi, William. Oh my gosh. Lovely weather we're having, isn't it?
May I have my pants back, please?
Oh my gosh.
Don't you love when people read teleprompters? You see their eyes going back and forth? Yeah, you do.
It's distracting.
Be a pro. Don't do that.
You're waiting for surgery to remove your thyroid. Oh, honey, I know you've had lots of things. Sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Why don't you move that over there with your left hand?
Because I'm not left-handed.
You're not ambidextrous.
No, so sorry.
The magic hands.
I hope that they're able to resolve all your issues, Rhonda. I know this has been going on for a while.
Feel for you, sweetheart.
I really fingers and toes crossed, honey, everywhere. Let's see.
Ruth, William, we don't need an agenda.
Yeah, we have an agenda. No, never.
Krista, it's always Krista and Ruth. It's always the ethereal agenda.
Yeah. Hi,
the
Connie.
agenda is coming up with enough stuff that you guys are interested in hearing to get us through the hour, right? So that's the key.
Because honestly, mostly what we talk about in staff meetings is tons of crazy stuff. And sometimes we wish that we were rolling cameras because it is so funny.
Oh, we will.
And it's so ridiculous. And the things we talk about in our larger staff meetings on Tuesday mornings is just like
You guys,
How is this even staff related?
and
Hold it. He says he's director of HR. Oh, talk about the fox in charge of the hen house. He has no business being the director of HR.
yes, I like hanging out with the hens. Can I just say I'm a hen kind of guy?
You do. Oh my gosh. Hey, Ames. How are you, my dear?
Hello, darling.
You know what? That's a good way of putting it. It's not an agenda, it's a guideline.
It's talking points.
Right.
It's
well, or something.
And we don't have anything written down.
We
tonight,
don't.
So
we're just like
flying
chatting
by what we like to call the seat of Shayla's pants.
Why is it? Oh, because you don't have any pants on.
Exactly.
That's why. I was like, why isn't it your pants? Oh, that's why.
On the nose.
Because you don't have any.
On the nose. That's right.
Thank you, Marie. I am super excited as well. I'm like, I have a couple of other things that I need to finish up, and I have a kind of semi-secret project that I'm working on and a few other things that I need to be doing. But all I want to do really is like dive into this. After I got that cover, if you guys haven't seen it, it's on my website. It's on all the retailers now.
It's gorgeous.
The cover for Tempt Me With Darkness is everything I wanted and
Amazon sent me an email today.
Oh, they
saying
did?
I would be interested in that book.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like,
well, that's good to know.
Our friends
at the Zon
have blessed it.
Yeah. Who the hell gave him that title, insubordinate? I think he gave it to himself, Shannon. Just a guess.
Shannon, I have this little thing called a man card.
Oh
Okay, so
gosh.
it's kind of like gets away with most stuff.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, moving on.
Does that card take me to jail?
Pretty much. Pass go? Pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
So much craziness. So I love the colors too. And you know, Louise, it's funny because when I got the first draft of the cover, I had said in the original email, like, this needs to be blue. And there was a lot of blue in it, but there was a lot of black and there was some green and there was some like orange. And I was like, no. This needs to be blue and it needs to be silver. Like all this gold lettering needs to go. Like I had a very specific, I'm like, I'm not trying to stifle your creativity, but dude, I really know exactly what I want.
Did you just dude them?
I did. I duded him. I probably duded him, honestly, when I emailed him too, because I was super excited and I didn't mean to, but okay. The Zon wants you, yeah.
Eve, it could only wish. It's true.
But I get you instead.
You know, what's the term? The wicked get the what?
I don't know.
The wicked get the wishes. I don't know what it is.
I have no idea what you're talking about. He doesn't either, by the way.
It's not written down, so I can't say it. I don't know.
Is your CRS making an appearance?
What is CRS again?
Can't remember shit.
Yeah, exactly. I can't remember names half the time.
He can't. Oh my gosh,
Holy
it's so bad.
shit.
You're getting like my mother.
I'm like, you know, that dipshit that
that
was a friend of that jerk that with the cute wife. What was
have no idea who you're talking about. Or my favorite when he's talking about celebrities. You know that chick who sings a song? That does it for me. I know exactly who that is. No, don't know.
You know that little hottie. She goes around in their short skirts, you know.
No, I don't know. Oh my gosh, it was hysterical. And the other day he was like, he couldn't remember Taylor Swift's name.
Oh, I knew Taylor Swift's name. I always know the Tay-Tay, Team Tay-Tay, and she's kind of an honorary member of Team Black just because she's Team Tay-Tay. But no, who was it the other day? I couldn't remember.
Here we go. Eve says, but you never forget me.
Oh, Lord, Eve. Especially when I wake up screaming at night.
Melissa, it is coming along. There is a lot going on, and I don't have as much time to work on it right now as I would like. Kickstarter
Wicked is Secrets coming
May 16th. That is done. That is edited.
It's already done.
That is being recorded now as we speak.
She's working on part
Wicked and Bear, which comes out June 27th.
Right.
Yeah, so it's definitely in the works. I left them today in a position that they would probably both kill me for, and it's a toss-up to see which one would be more irritated with where I left them, because I really, really, really left them hanging, but it's fine.
Okay, we yet again screwed up.
Okay.
We have new people here.
Okay, hi.
And we are 22 minutes in. and no one knows who the hell we are.
Well,
We
I think
see a
it's
little-
written right here.
We see a little logo right there.
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 It's right there. Well,
see
it's
some-
also written right there.
We see some logos right over there.
Go away.
A banner kind of around here somewhere. But
Yeah, here we go. Eve says, because you give me nightmares.
You're welcome.
Oh,
So
Tracy
Shayla
explains
Black,
craft.
Bill Black.
Can't remember an effing thing. Yes, I'll have to run that one past my mother.
You have to introduce yourself to the people.
Hi, I'm Shayla.
That's how all the pros do it. No matter how well they know you, go, hey, it's William and it's Shayla Black.
Hi, and welcome to our talk
and
show.
I'm the problem. I gave her some nicknames to put into the thing down here tonight.
He did.
She rejected them.
All of them.
Apparently, she has oversight over HR. Apparently, HR's decisions on what I should be called.
You might be the director of HR, but that makes me the CEO, Sweet Pants. So
yes, CEOs can be voted out.
No, not
Just
this
saying.
one.
Just saying.
No, I have never written a full-on sports book. I would be interested maybe in doing one about football because I know enough about football.
You wrote a sports themed book,
but he was retiring.
Love You.
Yeah, but he had just retired.
Yeah, that's true.
But a full-on like he's a active player, no. Like I said, I wouldn't mind. And I remember once upon a time I was reading a book for a friend, but it was already published, and I happened to know her editor. And so when I got to page 2 and there was an absolutely glaring error, I emailed this editor and I was like, next time you publish a football book, you might want to run it past somebody who knows something about football, because on page 2, you have the hero playing in the Super Bowl and it was the Cowboys against the Giants.
And that's never going to happen.
That is impossible to happen. So and she was like, she called me literally 2 minutes later and she was like, oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, there are divisions and then there are, okay. Yeah. You have the AFC and the NFC, and then you can't have two NFC East teams playing each other. Like,
okay.
And she was like, phew.
But the, Shayla Black gave her dad one book in his life.
Because he was not a reader.
And the one book she gave him,
yes.
He read cover.
No, I gave him 2.
Oh, was it 2?
I gave him 2.
Well, one of those that I know he read cover to cover. And that was the Barry Switzer OU story.
Yes, but he also read the book that came out after the Cowboys back-to-back Super Bowl wins, the Jimmy Johnson book.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are the 2 books that my dad ever read. He read the newspaper, but the sports page.
Yeah, no, he used the paper to get to the sports page.
Yeah.
And I'm a comics guy. I love the comics in the paper. So.
And I didn't like anything about the paper.
When we
first got married, he was like reading the comics and he would be telling me these things. And I was like, I don't get it.
I loved reading.
I don't get it.
I loved back in the day reading a newspaper. I'd read it in and out. I loved reading the newspaper. Every bit of it. Newspapers kind of fallen on hard times a little bit with their content, but I'll say I always look forward to getting to the comics, and I always got to giggle.
And I still don't get it.
Always got to giggle.
I never got it. So yeah. Let's see. You got your Garfield. The only comic I ever really, really understood because I related to it so much was Dilbert, because he always said something about corporate life. And if you've spent a lot of time in a corporate office, that so much of that is just like, yep, I've been in that meeting too.
My favorite was Calvin and Hobbes.
I know you always liked Calvin.
I loved Calvin and Hobbes. They were awesome.
Yeah. How are the mamas doing? My mama's doing fine. How's your mama?
My mama's good.
Yeah.
Mama's good.
That's good. All the moms are good. That's a good thing. Let's see. What else has been going on?
Well, we got a very special ice cream delivery.
We did.
From a very special young lady. How do you pronounce her name? Shannon Marie Hunt.
Yeah.
Shannon Marie was sweet enough to send us some rolled ice cream today.
I
posted a picture, a reply to a comment of Shayla's in Facebook. You guys can see me eating it, but holy shnikes. It's strawberry ice cream was in one, and it was She's not a strawberry ice cream
I'm not.
fan.
I do not usually like strawberry ice cream, and that was
she loved
good.
it. It's like strawberries and cream almost, right?
It was it didn't taste artificial strawberry. Like I love a real strawberry, but like the artificial strawberry ice cream just always, I don't know, not my thing. This was really
but they
good.
do it out and they roll it.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. And then the other one was like chocolate peanut butter. And it was the bomb. Janine had a good question.
When I was writing Devoted to Love, was I writing about the no, it's just it's I've had these weird so this is a thing that was kind of a cross between a weird dream and something that I had read. And then there was a I think it was a Netflix special that everybody is watching at some point about the weird cult who was buying up all the land. And so it was an amalgamation of some of those other things. And then I had author friends, like for years, we would do these weird things where we're like, I bet you can't write a book that makes sense about. And one of the ones that came to me was a cult. And I was like, hold my beer. I'm going to write a book that makes sense about a cult. So I did.
And then we played Far Cry 5 and
yes.
it's all about a cult.
Yeah.
And that was a scary freaking
video.
It was awesome though.
So
who was the girl I liked in the video? Faith?
Faith, I
she
think.
was the crazy one.
She was crazy.
I could have tamed her.
Okay, sure. So anyway, it just an amalgamation of stuff. A lot of times though, with weird stuff like that, it's a lot of dreams, to be honest. It's just weird stuff. And I'll wake up and I like write a few things down. And I don't know. Just weird. Yeah, I don't remember having rolled ice cream before. That was so good, Kathy. Oh my gosh. And they put like in the strawberries one, they put like a little piece of like a shortbread cake.
It's those little shortbread cake was in there.
Yes.
Those little cookies, those
like wafer
cookies.
Oh my so God. Good. So good. Yeah, Shannon knows all the good snacks. If y'all ever want to know the snacks, she knows the snacks.
The snack queen. I gotta say.
Yeah, your other girlfriend, Faith, she was a hottie. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. So should we talk about Kickstarter?
Well, let's throw the video up.
Okay, you do that.
I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna be like.
I'm hoping you guys can hear this. I think the volume's up, so it should work. So here we go.
And if it doesn't, it's available on YouTube.
All right, we'll be right back. So here's the video and live premiere on Shayla Black Live. Here we go.
Holy cow, it's been 25 years. I have been publishing spicy romance for 25 years. My name is Shayla Black. I'm the New York Times and USA Today best-selling author of almost 100 spicy romances, and I wanted to celebrate this milestone with you. So I'm starting a pre-sale campaign right now for my 25 years of Shayla Black, a limited edition book collection celebrating spicy romance. And I am so excited because this is going to be epic. It starts with a beautiful hardcover of some of my favorite stories in an exclusive hardcover edition you will never see anywhere else, along with some amazing bookish items. So many of them are hand-chosen and handcrafted. I love everything in this box. And there are other tiers where you can get things like an entire series in hardcover limited edition, just beautiful graphics inside and out, as well as a book of some of my favorite spiciest love scenes and some original content as well. And then we've also got some amazing add-ons you're not going to want to miss out. So just hit the follow, and it's free. There's no obligation. If you've never done this before, it's fine. There's lots and lots of ways we will help you with this process, and it'll be easy peasy. And we'll go live on May 5th, and then I will share all the details, and I can't wait. I hope I share it with you. Thanks, everyone.
Holy shit. That was a good job, Shayla Black. Great job. Great job, Shayla Black.
Your videographing skills are amazing.
Could you guys hear that? I hope you heard the music too, because we spent some time.
We spent some time making
That's going to be kind of Shayla Black theme music going forward.
We got plans.
I hope you heard
with
that.
Theme music. So
but, that was only like the
It was the second take.
Second or third take.
It was the second.
We tried to do one together, and
it was so bad.
Apparently, I'm a bit of a distraction.
Oh my gosh, it was like twice as long because he wouldn't shut up. And at the end of it, after he turns the camera off, he looks at me and he goes, that wasn't bad. We could try it again. He goes, just a thought, but next time maybe you could tell people my name. I was like, oops.
I tell you what, if you guys want it, next week we'll play that one, the blooper one. You guys want to see that one? Where Shayla and I were trying to pitch the Kickstarter. So we'll.
Oh, Allison said they heard it.
We'll
Yay.
play that next week.
That's awesome. Thank you guys.
Charlie's Little Ninja.
Thank you for indulging me because I was like, and it was funny because we filmed that last week right before we went on camera. And then as soon as we finished, he was like, would you like to try again? And I was like, absolutely not. I'm done.
Well, there's always room for improvement, Shayla.
Uh-huh. Okay.
There's always room for improvement.
Uh-huh.
So again, the Kickstarter is live for following right now. If you want to put the link back in there,
yeah,
that would be great.
Let me go grab it.
Just paste it.
Oh, okay.
You already highlighted. It's live on Kickstarter right now, at least for the notification and the follow. So do us a favor, just go to Kickstarter and just follow it. There's no commitment to that or anything like that.
All you have to do, that just means that you'll get the information as we start filling it in, and it gives you the opportunity to ask questions. There's a place that asks for FAQs, or you can submit questions and then we can add them to the FAQ section.
Right.
So that will tell me what you guys are not clear on, where we need to clarify our verbiage or get a picture of something or make something somehow better, the description better, the whatever, but it helps us to make sure that you guys understand what's happening. And then we know all the
Just
things.
to let you guys know, we have 12 tiers in this package. Now, back to the big question everyone's asking, those that had pre-purchased the annual plan from shaylablack.com on the store for the 3 boxes that were in the annual plan, you're locked in. You're good to go. You're locked in at the tier 1 level. No, not tier 1 level, the attraction level. The attraction level, I think it's like level 4. You're locked in. You're going to get all that stuff. You're golden. But if you see something you want to upgrade to, and then I will make sure you guys, when we share the entire list, we'll talk about that. You see something you might want to upgrade to get some of the really cool stuff that's coming in the bigger boxes. We can prorate you and then give you an opportunity to grab those as well. So we'll have lots of options for that.
So yay, we figured out the things finally. So very excited about that. So give me your questions and I will do my best to answer them. We want to make sure that you guys get
25 years only comes really
once
in a writing career. Really
I know
once.
Well, and for, if you read the intro or you read what I said in the newsletter, I honestly, when I sat down with his typewriter and an idea that was half formed, I really had no expectation of even selling a book back then. I mean, there was no indie publishing. If you guys have a context of publishing at all, the indie revolution came around 2010. I've been publishing. I did a speech for another author's, author to author kind of peer con. And I was like, you guys, I sold my first book, years before an iPhone was even a thing. It's like the Stone Age in terms of publishing. And I didn't anticipate ever selling one book, much less selling books for 25 years.
Right.
I remember going to a seminar back before I had actually ever sold a book. And they were telling people then that your chance of publishing a book at even some place that they had decided was easy to publish at, which was Harlequin, that was supposedly easy. Your chance of selling a book to Harlequin back then was something like 1 in 12,000. But they were like, but selling to anybody else, and you can probably double or triple that. Because this was back in the day when you had to have an agent who liked your book well enough to want to shop it to a publishing house. And then a publishing house had to like the book well enough to want to give you money in advance for it.
And think about it, right? The dichotomy, because back then it was hard just to get your book published, much
Yeah.
less seen to be published.
Yeah.
Now you can get published, no problem, but you can't get it seen
Yeah.
without actually moving mountains, basically.
Yeah.
So it's amazing how issues keep popping up, right?
Yeah. Well, it's
and the middleman's always making the
making the money.
Making the money.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the other thing. You know, it's back then, and it's still, you know, if you're traditionally published, the publisher is making the majority of the money. And now it's, you know, we have all the platforms kind of standing between us, but I've given you my diatribe about that. Shop at shaylablack.com if you guys want books, because I don't love giving Zahn 30% of everything. Just saying. That's my bitter speech for the day.
It's always packed with love.
That's right. Especially
love
if you like print books, they're signed, and we have swag.
Well, the ebooks too.
Yeah,
is great. Better
So, yeah, I remember those Rhapsody books. I have a couple. As we get closer to my actual anniversary date, I will pull out some things that I have saved that I've kind of been tucking away for a while, and I will share them with you. And they're things that I don't even think I've looked at in years. I found notes the other day for a series I never wrote. I don't even know what they said. I was looking at it and I saw the title and like the first two lines, and I was like, oh, I vaguely remember thinking about this like 10 years ago. Oops.
Oh, wait, was it called Bridgerton?
No, it was not.
Darn. Okay.
Cute.
Darn it.
Cute. Yeah, you have documentation was typewritten. Yeah. I remember the first sets of edits that I did for publishers. You would mail your whole manuscript, because this was even pre-email.
And you had to pay for the printing.
Yes. I paid for the printing. You paid for the postage. You would email the whole manuscript, and editorially speaking, they would then mark it up, and your manuscript would come back to you dog-eared with coffee stains and tape flags and, you know, people's highlighters, multiple people's comments, all this kind of stuff. And they would give you a prepaid FedEx envelope, and they would tell you like, you have 7 days, have fun. And you're trying to read people's little comments in the margin.
That was all you knew back then.
Well, yeah.
So you're like, okay, this is just what it is. But trying to do that today, we'd be like, oh, you can keep your book. Yeah, we're not doing
well, yeah, nobody.
We're not doing business with you.
And I remember the editor that I worked with on the Doomsday Brethren. Actually, I was the first person she ever did electronic edits with. And so they would send you a PDF, and I was like, how am I supposed to edit something I can't actually change? So you would have to like make these Word documents and be like, and every line of every page had a line number.
But that was before you could edit in PDF. Today you can edit
right,
in PDF,
no,
but it's a pain in the ass,
yeah,
right?
But this was literally, and they still don't want you to. Every page has a page number that doesn't correspond with the page number that you would see, by the way. Because it's the absolute page number. And then every line has a line number. So you would say on page number 243, line 18, please change blah, blah. It took forever. Just saying. So things have changed
25
so much.
years.
So
actually, it's probably a little bit longer than that, but we're calling it 25 years.
No, it was
publishing. That's right, being published. Okay.
Yes.
But in your writing career, it's much longer than
that.
But it's just weird to kind of look back and say we're actually celebrating something commemorative like that.
I know. Honestly,
back in the day when we were dating, you would have never thought.
Which, by the way, he's decided he wants to be my boyfriend again and not my husband.
I would love to be a boyfriend again. I really do. That kind of keeps you young, you know. How about your side action? I like that.
Okay, sure.
Can I be your side action?
Sure.
No.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know what, Ruth? Most of publishing is frustrating. If I'm being really honest,
it's
a lot. Will we ever see or hear about the book in the shed? You know what? I will bring out the book in the shed, and we will talk about it when I actually do the 25th anniversary broadcast. And
oh my God, you will.
I will.
It's a heartwarming tale. You want the family hugged around the fire as we read just no Just
No.
very wholesome Shayla Black. And as she's plotting her own demise.
Yeah,
as
I'm going to
talking about
strangle
it.
you and myself
Yes.
probably at the same time. Is there an author that I would love to meet that I haven't?
Good question.
That is a good question. Not that I can think of. I feel like most romance authors kind of
Any author.
either know of each other
Any author.
or
Any author.
I don't. There's a part of me that says no, if only because, and maybe some of you have had this happen as well. Sometimes when you meet your heroes, it's not a good thing. That's all I'm saying.
You know who I'd like to have met?
Who?
Who was an author?
Who?
Mr. Rogers. I would have loved to have met him. And I have no doubt
Charlie,
that would have been a very, turn that off. That would have been a very positive experience. Shannon, to the corner.
Oh my gosh.
I have one of Mr. Rogers' books in there.
Ruth says every week you need to read us a new chapter. You know what? I am just, I'm one of those people that I know a lot of people write in Google Docs. I write in Scrivener, but it's very proprietary. Only one person can be in a file at a time. When I send the work to somebody, I have to compile it into a Word doc. It's like a whole thing, but I absolutely love it because it has ways for me to keep mentally organized that nothing else has.
Shannon, I embrace that term. Thank you very much.
I'm talking about important technical things, and he's talking about.
I had to readdress Shannon's comment.
Which author was the most different from Hugh? You know what? There are some. I'm not going to name names, but there are some that you think are going to be outrageous and crazy in person, and they're really very quiet, and then vice versa. So you don't always know. Sometimes people write their polar opposite. It's so interesting. And I've met some authors like that where the person they are in public, you think they're like super ballsy or super funny or and then you get alone with them and you find out they're none of those things. Like they're almost projecting who they want to be. It's so fascinating to me. And I don't know. I'm always very much, a WYSIWYG person. What you see is what you get. People who know me are like, yeah, I never have to guess whether you're mad or happy or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't front. I don't pretend. None of that interests me. I don't have time. Like, I don't even have the energy for that business. So I always think it's interesting when people have like a completely different persona other than who they really are. I don't know how you maintain that. No, I have not met Jodi Ellen Malpas, but she's a Brit, right? So that's probably why. Let's see. I was starstruck when I first met William, not so much.
Yeah, I got that a lot growing up too, Eve. So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Keeping things real. I appreciate.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I have actually met Charisse, and she is as sweet as you think she is in person. She's also very quiet and very shy and very private. I had a great time with her. We did a girls' beach weekend once, and there was like 8 or 10 of us or something. We had a really lovely time. I just think she was overwhelmed by all of us like staying up half the night, first of all, and being a little bit crazy. I don't know that it was her scene necessarily, but she's incredibly sweet. You speak the truth. For your peoples.
Of her peoples.
Yes.
She has foresight.
Yes. So anyway, I think authors just in general are an interesting bunch of people.
Well, it's like anything, and it especially performative, right? Because you're whether you're a musician with music, because you have to kind of be out of your shell if you're introverted.
Yeah.
When you're promoting your record.
But I'm not introverted, so I'm good.
With books, if you want to, get out there, you kind of have to have a persona of a little more extroverted.
Yeah.
If you're not, and it's some people it's tough for,
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Kelly, I have never had, I know the 3-armed cover and I've seen it. I have never had anything like that. The only thing that I had, if you guys will recall, was if you weren't here when I talked about Virgin Barbie and Guido Go to the Prom parts 1 and 2, I did run across the cover flat for Virgin Barbie and Guido Go to the Prom part 1 the other day, and I was like, wow, I wish I could forget that, because it's so awful. In every decade, it's so awful. Yeah.
Can I just say covers have come a long way?
Oh, wow.
Models have come a long way.
Yeah.
Poses have come a long way.
What people want is so different than it was. Like, I can remember, and it's like everything is in phases, right? And now we're in a discrete cover phase again. But there was a point at which,
it's all cyclic.
Yeah, and there was a point at which that people were like, give me the dirtiest cover that people will allow you to post. And then there were other times that people were like, no, we want these ones that look like paintings or, drawings or renderings of couples and whatever. And we have all the, cartoony kind of covers. And it's so funny how people gravitate to different covers. And I kind of have come to the conclusion that there are some things that are just for some people.
Right.
Like, not everybody's going to like everything. And that's just a fact. So, I finally decided that I was going to pick covers that as a reader, I would like also. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. You know what? I do remember him. And
is he still alive?
He is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so if you guys can even go pre-Fabio, if some of you read before then, you might remember a cover model, and wow, was he attractive, John DeSalvo. And I remember going to
wasn't he on General Hospital for
no.
a while? Oh, okay, sorry.
And I remember going to a convention, and I was really good friends with
I had a sticker on my shirt.
Blogger. And she was supposed to have been at the convention, and at the last minute, she couldn't go. And I remember she was like, I need for you to go find John DeSalvo for me and give him a message. And I remember thinking, oh, because that's going to go well. He has no idea who I am. And like, the two of them were apparently fairly good friends. And so the only way I had to talk to him was like, hi, I'm an author. You've been like on 2 of my covers, and I have a message for you. And then I said the stupidest thing ever, because it just came out of my mouth. He had always had the long hair, and he had just cut it off. And there was a whole bunch of women bitching because they really loved his long hair. And I was the stupid one who put my foot in my mouth. And I was like, I actually prefer your short hair because your hair was better than mine, and I didn't need the competition. And he just looked at me, and I was like, and here's your message. Bye. Yeah.
You girls stumble over yourselves over these semi-attractive men. I don't understand.
No, the thing that struck me about him that was so funny was he had a very distinctive face. He had one of those like cleft chins and a very chiseled face. Like, he had a very distinct angular face. And it was interesting because you never have any perspective on how short or tall somebody is on a cover. And then when I met him in person, he wasn't that much taller than me. And I was like, that's surprising. I mean, okay, cool, whatever. But I didn't expect it.
Trust me, that would not work for Shayla Black. No matter how attractive they are.
You know what? Snakes on covers. Yeah, I'm not I mean, I know the problem is we're being kind of forced into discrete covers, and some people just like them. Some people don't want their kids to know what they're reading, and like I appreciate that. I really do. But the bigger problem is everybody wants to be able to advertise your book, because otherwise it's hard to get any visibility for your book. But the guidelines for advertising on Amazon and Facebook have gotten so stringent that it is very difficult.
For little to no reason.
Oh, and they don't have to give a reason.
They don't care about the content.
They say they don't.
It's the visualness. And it just...
Yeah.
I've lost my mind.
You had to Google John DeSalvo? he had a great face. Like, and shortly after that, I think he said, "I'm done doing covers." And I was like, "Did I run you off? I hope not."
Yeah, this one girl came up to me and liked my short hair, so it kind of screwed me up the rest of my life. Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Selena's right. You should be able to tell a romance cover from a legal textbook.
I don't disagree.
It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I mean, and there are some beautiful discrete covers. They are. The problem is, they're hard to do well. They're hard to make interesting enough to do well.
If you look at Tempt Me with Darkness, right?
Yeah.
Tempt Me with Darkness is not a typical Shayla Black cover because it doesn't have people on it. But we didn't want people on this one.
No.
We wanted, because there's so much story to tell, this type of cover tells that, helps set that story up more than a clinch or a or a single.
Well, and my to me, paranormal is a different animal, and I wanted to be really careful because it's not a shifter, it's not a vampire, it's not like the things you're used to reading, and I didn't want to give it a cover that would be in any way reminiscent and have somebody open the book and be like, so it's if you didn't see that. So, I didn't want anybody to open the book and with any expectations of finding their wolf shifter or their bear shifter or their vampire, like nothing like that.
I love that cover.
It's exactly what I wanted it to be.
I love that cover.
Yeah.
And it sets up that entire series, the way you're readdressing the series and touching those books perfectly with what you want to do. So it's awesome.
I was very, very happy. First of all, I don't know who you're, but I went to pretty much every Raw. I think I skipped one. Your poor son was probably scarred for life. We were crazy, crazy, crazy ladies at a Raw, but bless him for hanging out with you. You know what, Pamela? I agree. I'm reading. What are you doing? Right. Except for judging me, like nobody asked you anyway.
Oh,
but
please judge, please.
But I do know,
I
do know that some people feel strange about reading super sexy books in front of their children. I get it. I don't have small children anymore, so. Exactly. He does have great hair. That's for sure.
That's a stage name, Brock O'Hearn. I'm sorry. That can't be his
real
name. Can't be his real name.
I don't know. What's this? John Gidding from Curb Appeal. I think I know who that is. Was met at the door of one of his TV jobs with a woman who had a romance that he was on the cover of. That's awesome. Yeah, I do know who you're talking about. That's awesome. We are very excited. We'll have, if you want, you can pre-order because we can't offer pre-orders still on Zon in any way, shape, or form, not even in the US. Print. So if you want a pre-order of a print or a hardback of Tempt Me with Darkness, it is on the site also. Thank you, Eve. I have a lot of my readers who are like, I'm not usually a paranormal reader. I don't know about this. And I'm like, I'm going to, there is paranormal, not going to lie. It's obviously a paranormal romance, but my focus is always going to be on relationships because I'm a relationship girl. Sure. So, yep. He thought it was great. That's fantastic. You know what? Hey, own it, right?
I'm seeing some comments from folks in here that they're having trouble with Facebook as well. Just to let you guys know, we're live on YouTube right now. So if you have any problem with Facebook, please jump over to YouTube and you can watch us live there in Shayla Black's page. Just go to the live stream and you'll see her live there. We're not having any issues with YouTube. And I think eventually we may look to.
We're just getting more and more commentary about Facebook.
Facebook is, so I'm sorry if you're having trouble on Facebook right now, but YouTube, that's why we're streaming there. Feel free to jump over there and it's probably a better experience.
Yeah. And if you hit subscribe on YouTube also, I think they'll notify you when we go live so you won't miss it. That's the other.
Smash that like button.
I wanted to say that all the time.
So stupid.
It is dumb. You hate that Amazon rejects these covers when they have no, yeah, absolutely. They have no problem selling sex toys. The other thing that really frustrates me is some of the things that we, write about in our books are written about in other genres, and they have no problem advertising them,
Right.
It's a frustration. They take romance books down for content violations, but there in other genres you will find content where there's depictions or plot points that address things like incest and rape and underage sex and like all these other things. If you need it for a plot, it's not like anybody's glorifying it, but without reading it, they've decided that we're trying to glorify such things.
Again, they're a private company. They can do whatever the hell they want at any time they want.
They're not a private company.
Yeah, they are. Well, they're a public company, but
yes.
still it's a private organization and they can make their own rules. So it is what it's the game you got to play. And you know what? You got to play by their rules. It sucks, but it is what it is.
Yes.
Dawn says she's watching us on her TV. I love it.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love it when people watch us on the TV. I love it.
You know what? That's another thing. Or the Kama Sutra, which has drawings all through it.
What is Kama Sutra?
Funny.
Is that like a popcorn? No. But I don't know what that is.
You know what the Kama Sutra is.
What is it? Shannon?
Oh, don't ask Shannon.
Text me later. I don't know what that is.
Why don't you try Google?
Because I don't know if I have parental. Did you take the parental control off of that so I can look up things? Because apparently it's something not appropriate.
Cute. Yeah, cute. So that's I could go on a diatribe about all kinds of things. You know, I won't. So yes.
The Saturday thing.
I don't understand what you're saying here, so I'll let you say it.
No, I don't know what I'm saying. So
okay.
It's the thing that Shannon was going to.
Well, yeah, I know, but I don't know how you want me to say that.
I thought you knew what you were going to say.
No.
Well, then don't worry about it, and then we'll address it with a post or something.
Well, so one thing I will tell you is we're going to start, I believe, posting some things that we're going to ask you kindly, if you have time, if you have the ability to share on social media. It's just the visibility on social media really sucks these days. And I can't do all the things by myself. So if you are so inclined, we will give you all the things. If you have time and if you feel like sharing, we would vastly appreciate it.
And you will see it in the beauties.
Yes.
On every Saturday when we put stuff up there. That's what you meant to say. So
Shannon, she says, I don't know what the Kama Sutra is either. I grew up sheltered. Yes, Eve, and you should.
What? I agree. Shannon knows more than she's telling.
No.
I have a feeling if I open up the Kama Sutra book, it probably says Shannon has the dedication page.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Something about cousins. I don't know.
In other news, I finished my first playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy, and I am now on my second. I know you guys were waiting with bated breath to hear all about that.
It's a very immersive game.
It is. I'm actually really enjoying it. I don't know that I would do a third playthrough, but you can play for a good. I think the first playthrough, I was trying to be. I didn't get 100% of the game. I think I got about 92%. I didn't want to go fight trolls over and over and over again. It gets really exhausting. But I will say this. I probably, over the course of about a month, put around 70 hours into it.
So here's an idea, and I think Janine, thank you for the explanation here.
You knew what that was.
I think we should, once you're through with this playthrough, we should try to play the Kama Sutra game.
There is no karma. It's not karma. It's Kama.
Karma,
Oh,
Karma Chameleon. Is that the same thing?
So, Jana, for grins and giggles, the first time I let it sort me into Slytherin, because that just seemed sort of like not my thing generally, but I had heard that Slytherin house, like the common room in the game, was under the sea, and like as you were looking out their windows, you were watching like the underwater plants and the bubble, like that was. And somebody said that there was every once in a while, like the sea monster would swim by, and so that was kind of cool, and that the actually decor of their house was really pretty, and to get in, like it's a secret door, like that all sounded kind of cool to me. So I played as Slytherin the first time, and it was cool. Not really my house though. When I got sorted, when we did the thing way back in the day, the test or whatever. So not surprisingly, probably if you know me, if you've been watching for more than a few minutes, I got sorted into Ravenclaw, and guess where he got sorted?
Where I didn't play.
Yes, you did.
Where did I get sorted?
Just take a wild ass guess.
Let me guess. It's some honorable. What was it, Shayla Black? Please share it with everyone.
No, you go right ahead.
No, what was I?
No, you.
I don't know the name of it.
Yes, you do.
What?
You were a Gryffindor.
Oh, yes. I wield the sword
Yes.
of justice. That's
Yes.
correct.
Yes.
And I strike down the foes with my sword of justice.
Yes.
That's right. I kill the serpents.
So, Nicole, Baby is also a Hufflepuff. So she's doing a play right now of a Hufflepuff, and they have a really interesting common room in the game. If you're a Hufflepuff, it's very like green and earthy, and there's plants growing every place, and it's very botanical.
You have to say my house correctly, though.
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
I haven't been in the Gryffindor common room yet. The Ravenclaw common room is really pretty. It's kind of it's like a French blue, and it's almost very French traditional in a way, and it's with lots of white and silver accents, and there's like moving suits of armor and all kinds of like art and statues, and it's up at the top of the astronomy tower. You have to know the answer to a puzzle to get in. Like it's really interesting.
It's a cool game.
It's a really cool game.
It's a cool game. I'm pretty impressed with how they developed it.
So if you're a console player, Rebecca, I don't know, like I know it comes to PS4, I believe on May like 4th or 6th, something like that. I don't know I know it came out on PC. I have PS5 version, and I don't know about Xbox. So if you're an Xbox person, but I bet that's coming out also with PS4 if I had to guess. And I'm playing on PS5.
And
Vicky,
we figured out we were streaming live for Shannon to watch
because she
Shayla
couldn't see it
and
either.
So we learned how to, with the new PS5, we could stream it online so she could watch it on her TV. Thinking we should record you playing.
We can record me playing so you can watch me kill some trolls if it makes you happy.
Or record me and my fabulous commentary playing Red Dead Redemption.
Oh my gosh.
Killing all the bad guys.
He just kills everybody. Bad, good, doesn't matter.
I'm a very honorable person in the game. I'm very honorable.
So that's the one thing. I usually am when I play games too. Like I don't try to hurt NPCs' feelings, which I know they don't have feelings. But the funny thing is, I have seen people, and there are several games that give you the option to play as somebody who's not that nice. It's actually pretty funny.
She's playing on PS5, Vicky.
Yeah.
She's playing the PlayStation 5. We've had a PlayStation 4 forever, and we saved up our Amazon gift cards over the last year or so of birthday gift cards between Baby, the two of us, and we used it, and we got a PS5. So loving the console.
Yeah, and PS4.
Damn thing's expensive. Let me
It
just say.
It is. I would be down for that. That would be fun. You wouldn't be able to see me. I think it just records the screen.
You can. We can do it with a camera.
Okay.
And then put your headphones on with like little horns, and you can talk and go, oh my God. Hey,
I'm
guys.
speaking of foreign language. Well, then I'll have to do a recording.
Hey guys, it's Shayla Black. Oh my God, here comes a curse.
You haven't played it? Oh my gosh, there's so many fun games to play, Louise. So many fun games, and it's really relaxing, honestly.
And who got you into console gaming?
You did.
That's right.
You did. Because at first I was like, I don't know about this.
And who was it that taught me the ways of the woman?
That I don't know. No, I do know her name. Would you like me to say it?
No, I don't.
Okay, thanks. Let's move on from there.
You seasoned me.
No.
You seasoned me, though.
Stop now.
I was raw when I came to you, and now I'm seasoned.
I could say something.
I'm hearing no complaints from you.
I didn't say I was complaining.
That's
I just said.
Rumor has it you're pregnant again. So I don't know what happened.
Good luck with that.
I think someone might have messed up there. And
good luck with that.
Yeah.
I've seen some of you also asking about Baby and how she's doing. She is writing away. She's doing really well, making progress.
She's upstairs with her boyfriend.
She and Mitchell
watching TV.
They were watching Revenge of the Nerds earlier because he had never seen it. She was like, I keep having to educate you. Like you need a movication. And so that is my role in your life. So yeah. Yeah. See, everybody knows you. They're all calling BS.
See, no, that's called they want more. That's an acronym for more.
No, I don't think that's what
Yes,
that
it
means.
is.
No more lies. No more lies.
I
No
think
more
BS
lies.
stands for ballsy and sexy.
No.
That's isn't that what you're talking about, Tracy?
He makes up
Ballsy
his
and
own
sexy.
shit all the time.
right.
He makes
That's
up his
right.
own shit all the time.
Eve says I'm in the doghouse. You mean the big bad dog? That's what you mean, and I agree with you. Yeah, the big
I'm
bad
sure
dog.
there some of this makes
You know,
sense.
for a while there was dog bounty hunter. Now we all know who
Yeah,
the big dog
okay.
in the house is.
Yeah.
Kelly, for shame, Kelly, for shame. For shame.
Oh my gosh. Do you have something for me, William?
Tracy, no, that's not what I meant. Sure, Kelly. Sure, Tracy, sure.
Do you have something for me over there
No.
in an orange package?
We have a taste test. We're only 68 minutes into the
But
broadcast.
it's fine.
Okay, and we're going to go for the taste test now. Taste test. Okay, taste test.
You know what, Janine? That is the perfect description. He really is kind of in his own reality, and I'm like, dude.
Okay, Janine, I put up a suggestion box. No negative suggestions. They're all positive affirmations.
Oh,
William,
yeah.
you're doing an amazing job.
Amazing.
I mean,
you're just the most fantastic human being ever.
You carry us to Shangri-La. I think that's what I was told the other day. So all I hear is more. I don't know why.
I don't remember saying the word Shangri-La.
And a lot of praying to the deity. I don't know what that is. I just don't get it. Anyway. All right.
You know what? Your mother's watching this. I hope you're happy.
No, my mother's already gone to bed.
Well, she'll be watching this in the morning.
She only gets through about half of this. I guarantee it. She's not.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah, it gets in the way of her stories. So she's got to go watch
So,
the stories.
see, Tracy says, feed her.
All right. I found.
After he edits the comments, yes.
Okay, kids. I found this.
He found this, and I was like, he's like, I brought you a taste test. I'm like, who is this?
I was at Sam's
exactly?
2 weeks ago and I found something. I bought it. We were going to do that. I was at Sam's today. Sam's underwhelms me sometimes because of their selection of new things. They don't get a lot of new things.
No.
I was pleasantly surprised to see this new thing. A little pricey. Normally I wouldn't buy it, but because I love you guys, we had to have it.
I don't think that's why. I think it's because he's like, OMG, I need this in my life.
Okay. Can I have a drum roll, please? This is welcome to the stage, Reese's Dipped Animal Crackers. Holy shnikes.
Yeah, see, this is for him.
We've gone through all the Tim Tams now, so we're on to the
true.
Reese's Dipped Animal Crackers. Thank you, Ames, by the way.
Thank you.
Again.
They were awesome.
We love you. That was so good. Reese's Dipped Animal Crackers.
Yeah.
Don't those look amazing?
Everybody's now going like, I need to plan a trip to Sam's tomorrow.
Holy shit. And I love the packaging.
I don't have any milk, Tabitha. It's frustrating. He brought me home some cereal today, and I was like, that's awesome.
The only complaint
There's
I have
no milk in the house.
is they're only dipped in chocolate on one side.
No, that's all you want because it would be overwhelming.
But I think that's a buffalo or
Here,
a lion.
Shay.
I can't tell.
Dude, I'm a Reese's addict. Join the club.
Shay, come on, Shay. You just bring the milk or the coffee or the vodka, and we'll sit around and have a good old time. Play some Harry fucking Potter. Okay, here we go.
That's right.
All right, so I'm going to open this. We've not opened it yet. Still sealed.
Well,
so we're going to open it. ASMR. Okay, we're going to open it now. Okay. Supposedly that's a mighty impressive opening, Mr. Black.
Oh yeah. Rip.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
Why is it these are never filled up to here? Why is that?
Which popcorn, Shay? We have a popcorn that's still sitting in there we haven't tried yet.
Okay. Animal crackers.
Okay.
I have no idea what animal. Is that a bear or
I think I have a bear.
Polar bear or a
something, but it's melting already.
Something with a humpback. And
that's
then
problematic.
There's the chocolate.
That's problematic. It's already melting.
So this is the Reese's dipped animal crackers. We're going in.
Okay. So apparently he's more impressed than I am.
That's pretty damn good. Now it's a very thin layer of chocolate and peanut butter
It
on the
is,
bottom.
but you definitely taste the chocolate peanut butter.
Oh my, you don't need any more than that. Holy shit. You got the crunch of the cookie. It's not stale at all. It's not, I mean, it didn't get soggy or anything.
And the one thing I'll say is it's not the flavor that goes with the cookie. Like you taste the cookie almost, it's almost like an ancillary taste.
Yes.
The first thing is, and it's not quite chocolate and it's not quite peanut butter. It really is like the balance in between.
For such a thin layer of the chocolate cream and peanut butter creaminess, it packs a ton of flavor. While I would love to see a half and half, that's okay because I know why they couldn't do that.
Look at Shanna. Really contents may ship during shipping. Exactly.
Shannon says that looks like Charlie-shaped cookies, so probably a flying squirrel. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Here we go. A girl came into work. I live in Canada and ordered a dozen donuts from Krispy Kreme. Fundraiser almost never. Yeah.
Oh,
that's one of his things.
But they got to be fresh. Not the day old shit. They got to be fresh.
Brenda says, "Lick your thumb. You have chocolate on it."
I did. Or is it you?
No, I'm good. I already licked my fingers. So.
So guys, they were good. This is really good. I think I liked it better than you, but you're not a Reese's fan.
I'm not. I mean, it's okay. I like it.
So if you want a little crunch and a little bit of a kind of a it's not really shortbread. It's not. A better animal cracker than regular animal crackers.
I'm going to disagree with you because I love standard animal crackers.
They're
which
thicker.
Is what I don't like.
Oh, I like.
But you like crunchy more than I do.
I like thick. So cute. It's good. It's good.
So I feel like, for me, it's I'm that person. I'm not, if you're a person who doesn't like, that's crunchier than I would have wanted. I'm not a super like crunchy food person. It's the right amount of like chocolate peanut butter. Like I was happy with that, but I would eat, but I need the real animal crackers. What are they? The Barnum's animal crackers.
Okay, let's just get to the point. It's worth the buy. Especially if you're drinking beer or if you're kind of drunk, you need some kind of just a little something sweet. One or two will do it for you. And it's 4 pieces, 150 calories. That's not bad.
That's not that bad.
No.
Eve wants to know if it's like the Reese's wafers. Have you had those?
No, it's not like the Reese's wafers. These are truly a cookie. It's truly a crisper cookie. The wafers are good, but the wafers are really, really good, but completely different texture. Completely different.
I don't think I've had those. So see, thank you, Ruth. Barnum's are the best. Like in the little box, it reminds me of being a kid. So and my mom would buy those for me every once in a while if I'd been extra good, which didn't happen very often.
You know what nostalgic takes me back?
What?
Are the little bitty boxes of raisins.
Oh,
those little bitty boxes of raisins. That smell from the box.
Yeah.
It just takes me back.
It's so funny, you guys. We've been walking in the evenings the last, like most of this week. Today we didn't because, we had to get ready for this, but we were walking, somewhere between 5:30 and 6:30, right? But they've been doing a lot of grass mowing and, we like different smells typically. But the one smell we both agree on is fresh cut grass. And we stood there the other day while they were cutting the grass. So and we just stood there and went, gosh, that smells good.
You know what it reminds me of?
Being a kid.
Is my granddaddy's backyard.
Yeah.
Because every weekend we'd cut the lawn together. And I'd be on the riding lawnmower. He had a big riding lawnmower and I'd ride that thing. And I would always, that takes me there every single time.
It reminded me of going to elementary school because where I went to elementary school and they had that big like park that went all the way out to the main drag, right?
Yeah.
But they would come and cut that grass and I don't know why. They would cut it every like Wednesday morning before recess.
Okay.
So when we would go out to recess, the grass would have been just cut and you could smell it. It just reminds me so much of that.
Tabitha, is that you? Jack in the Box tacos are the best drunk food. We call them drunk tacos.
Yeah, those are good. No, that's not Tabitha.
Oh, it's not Tabitha. Okay.
No, Tabitha. weighed in
Oh,
and
there's
said, grass
Tabitha.
stuffs
Okay.
my nose. And Tracy says she's allergic to fresh cut grass. Oh, that's hard. That's hard. And you were sneezing. Yeah, I know it is an allergen for a lot of people. We just seem to be not those people.
Jack in the
I love rain on asphalt. That's one of my favorites too.
I miss Jack in the Box.
I miss Jack in the Box. I love drunk tacos.
I like the I'm always been a sourdough Jack guy. Hold the mayo. Hold the mayo. No one wants mayo. Oh, it's Gene Beasley.
Oh, hey, Gene.
It's Gene Beasley.
Okay. Thank you. I love me a
Sweet
good.
Gene
Do we
Beasley.
even have a Jack in the Box
Yes,
anymore?
we do. Up yonder.
Okay.
And that is a proper Southern term.
It is.
Up at by Grapevine Mills. As you
Is
come
that
down
one
the
still
thing.
open
Yeah,
though?
it's still open.
Oh, I didn't think so. Is the one on Main Street still open?
I don't know. I think it is.
thought
Yeah, it is.
so.
It is over by the urgent care center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Who knew? So let's see. Do we have anything else that we should talk about?
No, nothing.
No, we
else
don't.
about it.
So, you guys, if you think of questions about Kickstarter, because I know we're just getting started, but if you watch the video again and you listen, specifically to what I'm saying, and you're asking yourself, what does this mean? What does that mean? How does this work? What should I
Right.
do? Like, if you have any questions at all, I think there is a way to, ask, right? Tacos near the urgent care. She's not wrong.
I love that, Tabitha. It's worth it.
Louise says she was looking for the Karen's Bakery cookies and bought them and found them on Amazon.
Oh, Louie's awesome.
And now they're available at Walmart. Oh.
And I think, was it Jana? Jana bought them.
No. I think was it Cindy?
No, I thought it was
No,
Jana.
it was Christina.
Chris,
Christina found
oh,
them.
Christina Bona. That's
Yeah.
right. Christina found the Karen's cookies we had last week.
Mhm.
And we're still
We're
having
still
them.
eating. They're
Those,
so
I'm
good.
going to buy more. I don't need to.
But they're so light.
They're so beautiful.
Oh.
And they taste beautiful.
So fantastic stuff. But if you have any questions at all about the Kickstarter, I think there is a way to submit questions. Go ahead and do that. If not, just let us know. We will take care of it.
Because there's more coming.
There is.
We're going to share a lot more next week and every week as we get closer to the release, or actually because around May 5th,
Yeah.
we'll be going live on Kickstarter with all the details.
Yes.
But the thing out there now, just do us a favor and try and just click follow on Kickstarter for Shayla Black's.
It's not
25th.
follow. It's notify when launch or
Whatever.
on launch or something like
just
that.
click the
I hope you
notify,
feel better, Tabitha.
and that would help us out a lot.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming to spend your Wednesday
Are we
evening with
done?
us. I think so.
Are you starting your wind down now?
Well, I want to go play Harry Potter, so
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, who's going to tear down the Shayla Black Studios?
I think you can.
Here in Studio A of the Shayla
That's
Black
right.
Studios.
I think you can do it. Plus, I have to play Kitten Roundup. They need to go to bed.
Okay.
So that's how that goes.
So we're going to reconvene William Black live after hours. No, we're not. Tonight. No,
not tonight.
But soon.
Stay tuned.
But soon.
So if you guys enjoyed tonight, I hope you'll be back again next week and have a lovely.
And if you missed any of the broadcast, you can watch us go back on YouTube and you can watch the whole thing from the beginning. And whether you want to or not, you should do it anyway. So what the hell?
And so I hope you guys, thank you, Sharon, for that.
You,
It is easy. It just took us a hot minute. They've changed the back end since the last time we did it. So that's why we had problems. Everything looked totally different than it did before, but we got it now.
You got to be careful when they change the back end. So.
That's right. Okay. So hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a fabulous weekend. And we will see you next Wednesday.
Are we doing anything this weekend?
I don't know. Are we?
I don't know.
I'll probably be working. Does that count?
We didn't get together with anybody last weekend. I think we will this weekend because we're going to be going on vacation in a couple of weeks.
That's right. And
we'll have our live Wicked Wednesday from a remote location
in a few weeks.
The last week of this month.
Yep.
So
yep.
More to come. Love you guys. Have
Thank
a great
you guys.
week.
Have a good
Talk
week.
to you soon. Bye.